way to sort of, appreciate somebody's, giving them praise. And that's sort of what we say, mashallah. So we say it all the time, and if you hang out with Muslims, you may have heard us say it all the time. The problem is, when we go hang out with non-Muslims, and we still bring that with us. Like, I was at the One American Banquet last night, and I was saying mashallah left and right to a whole bunch of people. Senator Maria Campbell was there, and I like her suit, and I'm like, mashallah! It just doesn't all work as well, because they gotta understand exactly what you're saying. And that's sort of what I experienced last night. But it was an amazing night last night. There were a lot of people. Any of you were at the One American Banquet last night? I don't walk up. Anybody? Okay. Few people. Not too many. All right. But we had a lot of wonderful experiences there, and we're excited to get started and have all of you here for our banquet today. I am going to do a shout out later on to some of our dignitaries here with us today. But for now, I want to find something out. And I actually have a prize for this. The winner of this is going to get a shirt, a matte shirt. And I think Brother Nasser, do you have the shirt for me? Can you hold it up? Check that out. The winner of this is going to get a shirt. You can change the color if you choose. So, what I want to see, I want everybody to stand up, please. Everybody stand up. And we're going to find out who came the furthest distance to this event tonight. So if you're from Redmond, sit back down. If you're from the east side generally, Bellevue, Redmond, Issaquah, you can sit down. You can sit down. I mean east side compared to Seattle, not east side like Eastern Washington. If there's Eastern Washington, stay seated. But Seattleites, anybody from Seattle, you can sit down. Mercer Island, all those other places. Sammamish, you can sit down. What do we have? We have Federal Lake, Kent, Woodinville, Shoreline, Lake Forest Park, Bothell, Everett, Renton, Federal Lake, Kent, Holsville, Newcastle, Duval, Lake, Carnation. You just say something. So I think who's standing still? We have Lopez Island, Whidbey Island, Carnation, Tacoma, Olympia, Mansfield, Texas. Who's from Mansfield, Texas? Who's it? I see fingers pointing. We do have somebody registered from Mansfield, Texas. And Shane, where are you from? Dallas. Okay, we're going to give it to Dallas, Texas. Shane, from Mansfield, Texas, not here. So thank you all of you for coming from whatever distance. And may Allah reward you for every single step that you took coming this way. Every single footstep. And may you get rewards and blessings for that. Can I get an amen or ameen? Thank you. I also want to thank the people behind the scenes. The people who made today's event possible. It would not have been possible without the organizers, the tireless efforts of Sister Irma. Don't walk out, Irma. I see you there. Irma, can you raise your hand, please? Let's recognize Irma. Raise your hand. All the event organizers and planners, all the volunteers, all of the people, because an event like this requires a lot of work and effort. So I appreciate all of the people who put in that time, including all of our volunteers. And if you're a volunteer, would you please raise your hand? I think they're all busy trying to hustle people into the room. So let's give them a round of applause and appreciate their work. And then thank you to the MAC staff, the people who every single day work hard to keep this place going, and then extra hard on special nights like this when we have these events. We have Brother Abdul Salam, Brother Suleiman, Hakeem, Hazan, Nasser, all these people. Let's give them a round of applause as well. And of course, we cannot forget our hospitality team, the people who will be serving us what will hopefully be a delicious meal tonight. So let's give them a round of applause as well. So for our program tonight, we're going to start with a recitation of the Qur'an, and then we're going to hear from our beloved Imam,
Good?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. Ahead. Good for you?
Yeah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Surah Baqarah, Ayah 261. The examples of those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah is like a seed of grain which grows 7 spikes, and each spike is 100 grains, and Allah multiplies His reward for whom He wills, and Allah is all-encompassing and knowing. Surah Baqarah, Ayah 262. Those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah and then do not follow up with what they have spent with the reminders of it or other injury will have their reward with their Lord, and there will be no fear concerning them, nor will they grieve. Jazakallahu khairan.
Great job. Thank you so much, Musab. 12 years old, mashallah. See? Mashallah. Let's get this a little bit higher. I actually feel tall now. So, next we're going to hear from our, I guess it needs to go up even more. Is that better? Me and technology do not go together very well. So, there we go. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Yes? Back? You guys in the back too? Okay, wonderful. So next we're going to hear from our beloved religious leader at MAPS, Imam Muhammad Joban. And he is a full-time imam or religious leader here at MAPS, residing in Redmond with his wife and twins. He is also the current president of the Imam Fatwa Committee in Washington State, an instructor of Internet Islamic University, as well as the Muslim chaplain for the Department of Corrections in Washington. Before coming to Redmond, he was a full-time imam of the Islamic Center of Olympia. We were very lucky to get him. And he has a BA in Arabic from the Islamic University in Jakarta, and a BA in Theology, Islamic Hall and Culture, and an MA in Islamic Studies from the prestigious University of Al-Azhar in Cairo. And he always, when you see him around, he's always got this beautiful smile on his face. So thank you so much, Imam Joban. Let's hear from you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I didn't say the answer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Please. First, thank Sister Anina. Thank the organizer, thank the MAFS president and the boards. Thanks to Abdul Rauf, came from Dallas, and thank for everybody. May Allah be with all of you. Dear brothers and sisters, Muslim, non-Muslim, there is two chapters in the Holy Qur'an, or surah, that everybody loved them. And I think all Muslims memorized them, because they're very short. And they love them because when they are in hurry, they're going to recite these 2 chapters. There's chapter called Al-Ikhlas and Al-Kawthar. And the first chapter is represent the first Shahada, testimony. La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. The second chapter is represent Muhammad Rasulullah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. I would like to focus in the second chapter. And before I reset this chapter, I would like to tell the history behind this chapter was revealed. Muhammad, peace be upon him, he had a son before Islam, his name Qasim, and passed away. After Islam, he had another son by name Abdullah, and his son passed away. You know, you as parent, when you lost your son, your daughter, this is not easy. It's very painful. But for Muhammad Rasulullah, not only that, he lost his son and his own uncle, his neighbor. He was so happy, jumping and dancing, and he said to the people of Makkah, Butira Muhammad, Butira Muhammad. Muhammad is cut off, Muhammad is cut off. Because according to tradition on the time, when you lost your son, that means you lost your legacy. You lost your reputation. Khalas, you are finished. So all people in Makkah, they were so happy. Because when Muhammad died, Islam will die. No more Islam. In that moment, and after he buried his son, he was in the mosque, he was sitting, and suddenly he smiled. His companion was so happy they saw him smiling. I said, oh Prophet, why are you smiling? I just received revelation, and it's dearer to me than this world will end. And that chapter was Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar fasalli li rabbika wanhar inna shani'aka huwal abtar. God said, we have given you a kawthar. Kawthar means from the word kathir, a plenty, a lot. And also Kawthar means the fountain in the heaven, the river in the heaven that is said whiter than snow and sweeter than honey. Whoever drink from it, you will never thirsty anymore. We expected the verse after that, God will say, Fasbir li rabbik. He said, be patient, dear Lord. But very interesting, no. God said, Fasalli li rabbika wanhar. He said, pray to your Lord and sacrifice. What lesson we learn from here? God wants to say to us, to everybody, when God bless you with something, anything, good health, house, children, family, job, good income, whatever, you have to show your appreciation, your gratitude. And the best way to show our gratitude to God is by two things: pray and sacrifice. Why pray? Because pray is the mother of our physical good deed. Because when you pray, include what? Sujood, ruku, dhikr, dua, all included. Sacrifice includes all the charities, zakat, donation. Right? So inshallah tonight we are here, and alhamdulillah God blesses with many things. Right? So Allah SWT want to knock us, want to ask us, like Allah asked Muhammad to pray and sacrifice, and also ask us to sacrifice. And the word one har, he said wadbah. One har, sacrifice the camel on the time. The camel on that time is very expensive. And in return, Allah promised, right? La in shakaratum la azidannakum. If you're grateful to Allah, grateful to God, I will increase. He said during Musa or Moses, two men came. One is poor and the other was rich. The poor one asked Musa, Musa, can you pray to God to make me rich? And Musa said, be grateful to God. And he got angry. What? How I grateful to God? I don't have nothing. And the rich one came to Musa and said, Musa, I have too much money. You know, I'm worried that with this wealth will divert me from remembering of God. And Musa said, be grateful to God. The time has passed, months, and the poor become more poor, and the rich become more rich. Because God said, La in shakartum, la yazidanakum wa in kafartum inna adhabi la shadid. If you're thankful, Allah will increase. And the last ayah, I want you to pay attention. Inna shani'aka huwal abtar. Muhammad, indeed, the one who opposes you, the one who hates you, is the one who is going to be cut off. So Muhammad, don't worry about people who hate you, people who oppose you. I will take care of them. You know, very interesting, this ayah also tell us, people will call Muslim terrorists, violent, many names. Right? You hear that in the media. Allah, God said, don't worry what Fox News said, what people said about you. I will take care of them. You know, very interesting when we hear about the Muslim ban, and many people in many airports, you know, carry the banners, welcome, right? And most of them, they are not Muslim. 80% they are not Muslim. God said, don't worry when people are attacking you. I will take care of them. But you have to worry about you. Because if you really love Muhammad SAW, he really want to continue his legacy. It's not by killing innocent people, by hating people, by spreading hate. It's by continue his legacy. By continue how Muhammad lived. Be like when people see you, I want to be like them. It is very, very important for us as Muslims here. Because now everybody pay attention to Muslim. So this is a good opportunity to share them about Muhammad SAW. Because Muhammad in the Qur'an said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. I send you not but as a mercy to mankind. So we have to show this kindness. Muhammad is so kind to the children. When he saw the children, he said, Al-Atfal dawa'isul Jannah. Children at the butterfly of Jannah. You know, when he coming from everywhere, the children used to rush him. Al-Amin, Al-Amin. He's so kind to his wife. He said, the best among you is the one who best to his wife. Ma akramahunna illa karim. Anyone respect woman is noble man. That's Muhammad. He always smiling to his wife. Right? And also, he always also nice to everybody. Muslim, non-Muslim. People used to call him name. His name was Muhammad. And people call him Mudammam. This is the opposite of Muhammad. Well, how Muhammad responded? Right? He just smiling. Hey Muhammad, they call you Mudammam. When the curse one, I think they call somebody else. My name is Muhammad. Right? And the last one, I would like to share a story. In New York City, in the masjid, there is a lady brought her son to the masjid. Her son died and said, I want the son to have a funeral like a Muslim. So there was 1,000 people praying, and she was surprised, said, all those people know my son? I said, no, we don't know anybody who he is. And what's the story? He said, in 2 years, my son was changing. He's so nice, you know, he never drink anymore. He always helping me. When I was sick, he always there. And he was sick last week. And before he died, he said, Dad, hey Mom, I'm a Muslim. And please, if I'm dying, bring my body to that masjid. So I brought him today. And he said, if that was Islam, they changed my son, I want to be like him. In that 1,000 people, the mother, he took the Shahada. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Nabi Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. So the brother and sister, the conclusion is, that we as a Muslim in this country, all of you, you are the ambassador of Muhammad, peace be upon him. So let we show to the world that this is Muslim. Muslim is the one who follow the legacy of Muhammad SAW, that mercy for mankind. And the last one, I would like to encourage everybody, inshallah, that to begin to